What up, B Squad? It's me, JB, and we are here today, you guys, with a brand new review for The Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 8, episode number 11, I believe. And this episode is titled First Come, First Served, you guys. Now, before we jump into it, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and also by turning on your post notifications, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's discuss The Real Housewives of Potomac, shall we? All right, you guys. So this episode, I will say, there were some things in it that I didn't necessarily like, because of a particular housewife and a particular comment that she made, and I was just kind of confused why she made the comment. Now, I'm not going to go down the whole colorism rabbit hole because I know that that's probably what a lot of people have done, right? I'm just going to touch on it, and I'm going to say my 2 cents about it, and then we'll move on from it, you guys. But this episode, child, first and foremost, who the fuck asked Giselle and Ashley for any kind of clothing line? I don't care if it's athleisure or what. Rhinestones, bedazzlements. Who the fuck asked them for it? Have y'all, GNA, that's the name of it, have y'all purchased that? I would, honestly, I would rather purchase one of Robin's embezzled hats. I would rather purchase something from Shein. But I could damn well tell you, if I was a woman, there would be no way in hell that I would buy anything from Tacky and Tacky-er. Like, the fuck? No. Ashley, another thing. The reason why the kangaroo hut didn't survive is because nobody wanted to eat emu. Like, girl, go to hell. But that's that's really all I got for those two. We'll go ahead and pause here and move on. All right, you guys, so we'll talk about Mia. You guys, what I will say about Mia is Mia ain't been bothering me. Like, I ain't really been bothered by Mia. That's the interesting thing about Mia. I haven't been bothered by the woman. But we see Mia, and Mia is meeting up with Robin, right? So when she met up with Robin, they were, I don't know where they were. I don't understand. I thought I heard the woman say something about salt, but I don't necessarily know what they were doing. I was trying to figure it out for the longest time, because the woman said something about salt, then they put socks on, and then they covered up and they sat in lawn chairs and reclined. And I was kind of confused by what that was. If anybody knows what they were doing, feel free to let me know in the comment section. Now, I'm not asking because I want to do it. I'm just asking because I didn't know what they were doing, right? But they were talking, and, what's her name? Mia is talking about Candace's event and how nice it was and how did they get monogrammed perfume? I can't remember. So they then talked about Karen and her going to Surrey County. And what I will say is, later in this episode, I'm going to agree with Mia on something that she said to Karen. And Karen said, "Cool, Mia." I thought that was like, okay. Neither here nor there. What are we talking about? I don't know. But so they were talking about, Karen going to Surrey County, right? So you remember, Karen said in last week's episode that she had not invited. Oh, okay, you guys. Now I'm starting to understand what Karen was saying. But because I guess I think in my mind I can make sense of what Karen was saying, but it's also, y'all know how Karen is. As much as I love Karen, Karen is known to lie, right? Let's just keep it a buck. Karen is known to fucking lie, so she was lying. But I got what her lie was supposed to be. This is an older house, right? And you're bringing these women to the house, so your liability insurance in case something happens, right? But your liability insurance is in case something happens, like liability-wise, like if someone slipped or fell, if someone broken, but because I'm pretty sure that this is an older house, and I'm pretty sure it probably doesn't have updated amenities and things of that nature. But once again, Karen was full of shit. But Rob, she was telling Robin about that, and she let her know that Karen hasn't picked anybody to go on the trip, but what she is gonna do is pick names from a fishbowl. And I was like, Karen, why don't you just say, I want such and such to come, I want such and such to come, and I want such and such to come? Then Robin talked about the fact that I guess sometime she met up with Karen, and Karen was talking about Raven and showed her a picture, of, we're going to show her a picture of Raven in her phone, but Karen ended up having a screenshot of Robin and her boys with her mom and dad in the phone, and Robin feels that Karen is obsessed with her. I was like, well, it'll make one person because your husband definitely ain't obsessed with you. Then Mia asked, her if she and Juan are in therapy. She said no. Let me say this loudly and clearly when it comes to Robin and Juan. If she's happy with her relationship where it is, I'm happy with her relationship where it is. It ain't my relationship. Juan ain't my husband. If she's happy with the way her, the things between she and her husband, that is between she and her husband, not me, she and her husband. I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered with it. Can't be bothered. Can't, once again, be bothered. That's all I got to say. We'll pause here and we'll move forward, you guys. Next up, you guys, let's talk about Wendy. One thing I will say about Wendy and Eddie, they are a beautiful couple. Gorgeous. Love them. Love that interview look with, I loved that suit that Eddie had on. Eddie, I tweeted this last night. Eddie is a very handsome man. He has a beautiful smile. Happy Eddie, right? So we see them, actually we saw them in the beginning of the episode. It was their son Carter's 10th birthday, and they went up to his room to celebrate his birthday. It was like 4 a.m. Baby, if my mama would have came to my room at 4 o'clock in the morning, I don't give a damn if it is my birthday. Girl, get the fuck out. I ain't never said that to her, but I did. She did come to my room one year. I don't remember which birthday it was. She was like, "It's your birthday." I was like, I was asleep too. Like, I'll be up in a little bit. Like, I'm sleeping in. You guys know my birthday is in July. So I was sleeping in. I ain't had nothing to do. I was like, I was also asleep too, sis. Like, close the door. Thank you. She was like, rude. I was like, I was asleep, wasn't I? So, bye. Thank you, but bye. You got some money? No? Oh, okay. Back out. Back on out. Close that door. I don't care if the sun is up. I don't care if the sun is up. If I am in my bed sleep, don't wake me up. Please don't wake me up. Because when I tell you guys I am not a morning person, I am not a morning person. I'm the crankiest person in the morning. I'm an asshole. I'm rude. Well, I'm not that rude, but I ain't the nicest person in the morning. And if you get on my bad side, it's even worse. It's like, I'm not a morning person. Then you want to get on my bad side? Who the fuck? No. Back up. Now, we also find out from, so Wendy's talking about her talk show and how, it's stressing her out. Now, like I said last week, I did see that her talk show was on YouTube, and I haven't watched it yet, but I probably will eventually go in and watch it and give my thoughts about it. Maybe next week. Maybe I'm lying. I'm not gonna say next week, but I do intend to watch her show just to see what it's about, because it sounded like I said last week, it literally sounded all over the place. It literally sounded all over the place. But hey, congratulations to her. Also, congratulations to Eddie. Now let me look into, because I am interested in Eddie's Happy Eddie line, right? Because I do partakes every now and again as Karen says, ganji. I do partake in that. I do partake in that. I do partake in that just a little bit. I do. What else? That was really mostly it with those two. Like I said, he has his Happy Eddie line. It's did I say it or did I not say it? If I didn't say it, Happy Eddie is his cannabis line. And now when Wendy said the devil's lettuce, I was like, excuse you, sis? But then Eddie and them talking about how they done partook in it. Girl, you done smoked the devil's lettuce too. You done smoked on it. That is not from the devil. That is from Mother Earth. That comes from the earth, girlfriend. But yeah, you guys, that's all we got for Wendy and Eddie. If I missed anything, please put it in the comments section. And we shall pause here and move forward. Next up, you guys, Nneka. You guys, this woman is a no for me. So we see her and Ike. I guess they moved into their home. I don't know, because he was going through some boxes trying to find his work badge, right? That sounds like me, because I've been looking for my badge every fucking morning, because he'd be like, where's my badge? I need to get to the point where either I used to leave my badge in my car, but what happened is my badge, you know, the pulley thing, it broke. Actually, yeah, it broke, because what happened is it got caught in the door at work, and that hole just ripped. And I was like, damn, right? So now I put it in my pockets, and I forget to take it out of my pants when I get home at night. So what I feel like I need to start doing is putting it in my backpack and just doing that. So with that way, I do have it, because I can never keep up with that damn badge. Can never keep up with it. So we see, as you know, what's her name? Nneka has Giselle over to her house, and then Sharice showed up, you guys. I tweeted this. Sharice is worse than a fucking hemorrhoid. My God, I'm so tired of seeing Sharice. Nneka wants to make an issue with Karen, right? Because I didn't realize that Potomac wasn't that big, but you got Karen says that Nneka lives in North Potomac. I was like, is it that big of a deal? Potomac, North Potomac. Like, I live in Dallas, but I don't live in Dallas, but it's considered Dallas where I live. It just has a different, the city, it's not even a city, it's a town. The town that my apartment sits in, it has a different name, but it is still technically Dallas. No, it's not Dallas. Is it Dallas County? Yeah, this is Dallas. It's still Dallas County. I still live in Dallas County, but I don't live in Dallas. Like, if I go out of my apartment and if I go south or north, if I go north, south, I know I'm not pointing in the correct directions, you guys, but north, south, east, or west, right? Whichever direction. Like, if I go out of my apartment and I go down my street, and I take a left or a right, I can be in a different city. I can be in a little different city, right? Because on this side of me, it's another city right here. It's literally like there's a train track, another city. Why am I going through this? Because it was stupid. That was dumb to me. And Sharice is like, did you tell her I own this place? Oh God, Sharice, go away, ma'am. Go away. Go away. Please go away. Go away. Go away. So then they talked about Karen sending an invite. So Karen sent the invite to go to Surrey County, and she invited Giselle, which I'll talk about that in a little deeper detail, but she invited Giselle, she invited Candace, Wendy, and Ashley, right? So Giselle texts her immediately saying, no, thank you. I love you, Karen, but I won't be going, right? Then in her interview, Giselle is terrible. And like I said, you guys, I know people have probably already beat this with a stick, right? And I don't want to talk about it because we've discussed the colorism on Potomac, right? And I don't want to talk about it again. I don't want to talk about it. But I do want to say this about Giselle. Giselle sucks the fun out of things, right? It's a 4-hour trip to Surrey County. So she said that she didn't want to be on the bus with Candace and Wendy, right? And I was like, it sounds like you're pressed, right? Excuse me. It sounds like you're pressed and you're bothered by them. But then in her interview, she was talking to the producers, And she's saying that she told Karen why she doesn't want to go on the trip with them, be around Candace and Wendy, because of her safety. And I was like, what are you accusing Candace and Wendy of doing? It's like, what are you accusing them of doing to you? Like you went to Austin with them. So what are you accusing them of doing? Like I was so confused by that. What is the insinuation? What do you think that they're gonna do to you? You were cool with Candace before this season and last season. Like you were cool with Candace. You were cool with Wendy in season 5, but you fell out with Wendy season 6, and you never felt this way about either one of them. So what are you talking about? Like, get the fuck out of here, lady. That's it. We're pausing here and wrapping up the episode. Now, we're going to wrap the episode up with Karen, right? So Karen and Ray, they went on a date. It was a date during the day. And she was like, are you doing this so that way you can go back to work? And he was like, oh, no, babe, I'm not doing this so I can go back to work. So she was like, he was looking at the happy hour menu. She's like, you're on a date with your wife. Let's flip this over. I was like, but Karen, if he wants to order from the happy hour menu, what they got to do with you? Because she felt like he was being frugal. I mean, if I see something on the happy hour menu that I want, bitch, I want something on the happy hour. Maybe I'm not that hungry. Like, why would I spend all this money on some food that I'm probably not going to fucking eat? But it is what it is, right? So she's talking to Ray about, the 5% calcium blockage or whatever it is, and how she wants a trainer. And she wants a male trainer. He said, what about a woman? She's like, no. I was like, oh, Karen, you kind of fueling them rumors, But again, we don't care. I'm pretty sure Karen probably do got a little thing on the side, right? So this is when she texts Ashley, Giselle, Candace, and Wendy and let them know about the trip. And Giselle texts back saying she's not coming, right? So then later in the episode, we see as not Candace, but Karen. Also, I want to talk about Aneka real quick. Aneka, let's talk about you again. The fact that you threw that shade at Karen talking about she's just now coming into senior citizenship, you wish that you looked that age when you wish you looked that good, right? We also did see Karen. She was on the property with her aunt Val and her cousin David. They were talking. So at one point, Karen sent out a text message to everybody talking about she upped her liability. So she invited everybody. And honestly, I'm going to agree with both not Wendy, but Mia and Robin. Robin said that she had something to do with her sons and her nephew, so she wouldn't be able to come. It's last minute. Mia said the same thing. It's last minute. And Karen kind of had a little attitude with Mia in that text message. My God, that plane was low. And I was like, but Karen, you can't be mad because you're asking somebody to do something last minute. So what are you feeling some type of way about, right? So they're on the bus and they were having a good time because Aneka actually came. And so Aneka felt the way about the late invite. And I'll give her that too, right? So Wendy is talking about Eddie's having this event. And they said, so our producers, and I think Karen said, is everybody invited, including Aneka? And Wendy was looking like, that's Eddie. If he chooses to invite her, he chooses to invite her. So Aneka wants to invite Wendy and all the ladies to her unpacking party, right? And I was with Wendy, like, girl, you and I ain't had no conversation about nothing, and you want to invite me to your unpacking party? No, ma'am. Like, you skipped a bunch of steps, and I was kind of with Wendy. Like, you cussed at me. You talked about my mama being a witch. You talked about my husband. So why do you want me in your house if my mama has a shrine and submitted your name to a shrine? My husband didn't talk to your husband. Like, if all this is going on, why do you want us in your house? It just doesn't make any sense. And, Aneka was talking about at one point, Wendy cussed at her, but you cussed at her first. You said, I'm trying to clear this shit up. She said, clear it the fuck up. You said, bitch, I'm trying to clear it the fuck up. Did you forget that? Like, okay, I really don't care. But that's it, you guys. If I miss anything, definitely chime in the comment section below, you guys. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and share the video. And until the next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, you guys, wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I know last week I did not do Married to Medicine. I actually didn't watch Married to Medicine until Tuesday of last week. And by that point, I was like, I don't think anybody wants video. And honestly, you guys, the episode didn't give me nothing last week, so it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch it when I go to the gym tonight, and then I'll probably record it later tonight and then have it up for you guys first thing tomorrow morning. Don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that. But I'm gonna try to have Married to Medicine up sometime tomorrow. My goal is to have it up first thing tomorrow, hopefully about like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning before I go to work. That is my goal. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys in the next video.